Zane wants in on the stream.
Oh, he can't. He wants in on the stream. Zane Morgan wants in on the stream. Everyone wants in on the stream because you are tuning into the Crazy Crafter live stream. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. My name is Colin Bressi. I am the Crazy Crafter, and we are happy to have all that tune in and join us on the live stream. As always, we are joined today by Michael Patterson from Nat One Videos. Welcome, my friend. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thank
Excellent.
you.
I'm good. I'm great. We are normally joined by the infamous Danny West, but Danny West is getting ready for a little family vacation. So the amazing thing about the Foam family is that there's always someone ready and willing to craft. If you're going to tune in, why not tune in and hang out, or at least as much of an in-person experience as you can. Back to the show once again. Tina Martins, welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us, love.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
Yay!
So unexpected, so I'm still getting ready to
Please.
craft
She's
with
so
craft.
you know, we've replaced one speedy crafter with the speediest of crafters, and she'll have it all done by the end of the stream today.
No. Oh.
And then our featured guest this week, we are thrilled to have a brand new content creator here on YouTube contributing to the amazing crafting community. We've got the Mini Mason, Slavko. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.
I
Thanks
feel like
for having me.
I feel if you were gonna do a dance, I would have let's take it back because you and I come from the theater world, so let's take it back. That was a tech rehearsal. This is our dry run. We haven't had the chance. So let's take it back, and I'll give you a little music so you can dance into it. Ready? Here we go.
That's fine.
No, here we go. There we go. See, I should have anticipated the movement and the dance. Of course you were gonna dance into it. Well, welcome to the stream. You've been a fan and a huge supporter of this channel and everyone else's channels, and so thankful for all of your love and support as all of our channels are growing, and thrilled to support your growth now as you jump on board. It launched this week? Yeah, the channel launched this week.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, first, the attention and love is well deserved because everyone is so amazing, and it's always a pleasure whenever someone puts up a video. I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that later if I'm busy right now, or
Yep.
I just didn't right away. But yeah, it launched this week, and I'm a pretty sporadic person with sporadic uploads, so I can promise regular with videos, but
Post when you can. You can. You know, when you've got something to share it. I think that's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that format, and I think those that do contribute the weekly content, will attest that it is, that can turn into. It can turn into not a fulfilling process at a certain point, and it's nice to just produce it when you got it. And I am really, really eager and excited to have you on the stream, because when you joined the Discord and you started sharing your work, I was like, who the f*** is this guy? Like, this is nuts. Like, your builds are nothing short of spectacular.
Epic.
And yeah, they're epic. Epic is the perfect word, Tina. Yep. Like, that is just it. The that you shared way back when that you were working on is probably like Zane Morgan was on the stream. Like, Zane built this amazing inn, but I don't think it was it was on that scale of epicness as Zane's when I saw it, and I was like, that's the most amazing inn I've ever seen. And you created interiors for it, and not just like, it's all the details, Slavko, that you put into the work. Just like any of the crafts, whenever we're mini painting, doing foam crafts, doesn't matter. Like, the little details that you put into the builds are beautiful. So
it's just time. It's just time, because really it all starts from this. Everyone can glue these together.
That's right.
It's just a lot of times. I think I spent it was on and off, because I had my share of the inn, and I must have spent like 5 months building it. It's crazy, but it's big, it's huge. I love it now. I used to hate it, but I love it now.
Everyone else loves it, so you're like, oh, maybe it's okay then.
Yeah, that's what happens with the small ruined building too. I used to hate it.
Dude. Well, you're getting some love out there in the chat. Let's pop out there and see who's out there in the chat today. We've got Zane from Zane Morgan Crafts. Welcome to the stream. So lovely to have you here, my friend. Hello. Yeah. Hi, son. Yeah. Carl from Carl Makes Stuff. Carl, I know you're busy working today, brother. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with us. This random dude named Mini Mason is saying hi. He's weird. We should boot him. Let's ban him. Chimera Wargaming. Good evening, painters. Good evening to you, Chimera Wargaming. We hope you're well. We've got Night Terrain. Jesse, hello. Welcome to the stream. Always a joy to see you. Who else we got out there? Am I missing anyone else? Oh, there we've got lots of folks joining us today. Thank you so much for hanging out. Zane from Zane Morgan Crafts is saying, it's okay, Colin. You can tell Slavko he is your favorite. Yeah, but does he build? And I replied, I was like, but does he build windmills that can fly? Because Zane, if you all recall, like to incorporate some motor works into his builds, and they're with the rotational spin that they generate. I'm sure that they're airborne. The ultimate modular terrain that can fly as well. Zane Morgan says hi, Mom, on the stream here, Tina. Night Terrain says Mini Mason rocks. He does rock. Night Terrain. He does rock. We're very excited. We're very fortunate to have you here. What are we going to be building today, brother?
We're going to continue this modular ruins set that I've made.
Woo-hoo! Just hold that. Can you hold that up there for a second? Like, hold that up there. Can you actually switch your camera? Switch your camera and give us give us a little tour. Give us a little tour of that thing. Dude, this thing is absolutely amazing. Look at this thing. Oh yeah.
I love the thatch roof.
Yeah, I do too.
In fact, we definitely have to talk about that today.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the most easiest way that looks good that I've found to do thatch roofs. It's just teddy bear fur.
Teddy bear fur.
Yeah, but no teddy bears were harmed during the making of this video.
Did you buy? Was it something you acquired at the craft store?
Yeah, it was a textile store, and I bought in bulk. I think I have like a whole roll going.
So you didn't go to local orphanages and rip teddy bears from the hands of children and sacrifice them for the thatch roof? That's good.
Not yet.
We're not at that desperate stage. That's a really cool texture, Slavko. I like that because I've seen. Michael, what are some of the thatch roofing techniques that you're familiar with that you've seen people? What's like the first thing when you think of thatch roofing? What's the technique you think of?
We'll use brush.
Yeah.
Like.
Paintbrushes.
Yeah.
That's the best one that I kind of see, but it's like Slavko's is quite like a stylized kind of look, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite kind of style. I like that fantasy kind of look.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean the paintbrushes is pretty good though.
It is.
I do prefer the bristles from a brush, like Dark Matter Workshop.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's amazing.
Did it? Yeah.
But it takes too much time.
Yep.
I'm gonna try something I've been wanting to try for a long while, but I haven't tried it yet. It's like I don't know how you call it. I'll show it. I'll try this. It's like a towel, like a towel cloth.
Oh, yes.
I'll try it. I'm not sure what it's gonna give, but I'm gonna.
Is it like a cheesecloth, Tina, or is it just
no? It's
like
towel.
It's a towel. Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's well, I'll try it. It's double-sided. I don't know if you see it.
Oh,
It's like
that's an
it's really
interesting
thick.
towel.
So
Yeah, it's very thick.
I have it lying here for a year now. I think I forgot all about it, but when Slavko told me about it, I go like, oh, maybe I'll try it tonight. Okay,
Nice.
I'll try.
Oh,
I'll just put
nice.
Mod Podge on it. I'll see what it gets when I put Mod Podge on it.
Slavko and
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Cheers.
I will happily. It's different time for you two.
Cheers.
It's 5. Cheers.
Cheers.
There's nothing but the delicious Cantrip Coffee in here today. So we are proudly sponsored by Cantrip Coffee. If you have not had Cantrip Coffee here in the U.S., you need to head on over to CantripCoffeeRoasters.com. Use the promo code CrazyCrafter10 to get yourself a discount on your coffee subscription. This is the Honduras blend today. I got a new roast today, so it's absolutely like every time I'm like, this is the best. Then I try another one. I'm like, this is the best. So I'm cheersing. I think it's okay to cheers with coffee. I'm saying it's okay to cheers with coffee. It doesn't matter because we're among friends. So
You
Okay, you can
you
cheers
choose
with
with
caffeine.
people, not with drinks, so that's fine.
that's true. That's true. What are you drinking tonight, there, Slavko? What's your favorite beverage there?
It's a local beer,
Ooh.
and yeah,
Is it an IPA? What kind is it?
it isn't. It isn't. This is actually what's left because yesterday, well, for starters, we had a curfew until last night.
Oh wow!
And last night the curfew was lifted, so we got together. Yeah,
Yay!
we got together, and I'm so hungover right now.
I mean,
Oh god.
'tis the season. You know, we're starting to relax stuff over here in California, and a lot of all of my mates are now fully vaccinated, and we got together last night for a little fireside whiskey and tacos. So we had some Mexican food and some whiskey and hung out by the fire. So it's kind of nice to expand how we can see each other besides just a virtual format. I'm really glad to hear that you were able to go and hang out with everyone. That's phenomenal. Pretty dope. All right.
Fun.
What I've got now in the video, you talked about a 4x5. Yeah, you had a 4x5 base on that, which it looks like you're doing, Michael. I don't know what happened, dude. I gotta pull my Proxon apart because it still hasn't worked the same since my son tripped over it when he was hanging out on one of the streams. So it wouldn't cut. It just wouldn't cut. The wires connected. So I think something may have gotten loose for the grounding wire to like heat it up. I gotta look at it. Anyway, I had a 4x4 already done, and Slavko, I think you were working on a 4x4 already. So I just pulled this piece and I started grafting it. But the one that you used in your tutorial for the video was a 4x5, and I think it gives a little bit more space. Yeah. That's
Since I already made this, I'm not gonna make it again. And, like I said earlier, I did cheat a little bit because
it's
I was
not
hanging
cheating.
out.
It's preparation.
You cheat.
It's preparation.
You cheat.
No,
You cheat.
prepping is having your bricks all textured in advance. This here is a little bit of a cheating. I was having a crafting session with a friend, and I made this 4x4.
Tina's not convinced.
If it's look,
You cheat.
if it looks a little bit bigger, it's because it is. It's 1 1/4 inch grid instead of 1 inch. But it's because I have 32 millimeter miniatures instead of 28.
Oh.
I find them nicer, and on 28 millimeter miniatures, there's always like some details that you're wondering what it is. Well, not on the 31 ones, and they're a lot easier to paint.
Nice. Well,
so,
that bigger grid makes perfect sense for the slightly larger scale minis that you're working with. I'm kind of still going with the 28 millimeter miniatures and working with the smaller grid. Once you get the base going, what would be? I mean, I really liked in your tutorial, Slavko, when you were. I know the next step is bricks, like all of the bricks. Yeah, the never-ending project for all of us crafters out there, right? Can never have enough bricks.
Nope.
And once you rip all those bricks out and you have them there, you just stack them along. You go to the bottom, right? You're building it from all the way the bottom up. Yeah.
Yeah. The first layer comes. I'm using foam core for the floors, and the first layer of bricks comes just like it comes almost like flat with the floor. And when I build walls, I just, since they're all the same size, I just like I'm having a brain fart. I just like offset the bricks a little bit so there's a sense of depth.
Sure.
Like this.
Oh, I like that.
And the ones on the first, since they're all glued to the foam core, what I do is I cut a little bit of the brick. So some of them, like they're inset. And then the part that I cut off, I just glue it onto another one and I glue it elsewhere so it pops out a little bit.
Cool.
Mm,
That's brilliant.
okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Once you layer all those bricks, and I like the idea of the offsetting and giving it more depth and texture. That's brilliant. I like that a lot, Slavko. I really liked, and I thought this was ingenious too, when you talk to us like how to get the walls. Like when you what do you like to you just lined up the foam core and you just traced it. And then you cut it out. I was just like, oh, that's simple and easy. It was great. Say again?
The wooden walls.
The wooden walls.
Yeah, the wooden walls, like they fit perfectly, but that's because I put it behind a brick wall and then I trace it with a pencil and just cut it out.
Pretty dope. Pretty easy peasy. Okay, so we all have we're at different stages. Michael, it looks like you're kind of working off of the video, right? You've got the video that you're working and going on here, and now you like to offset and do alternate the wood pattern there, right, Slavko? Where you go one vertical, one horizontal, and you just gotta go down and grid it that way. The wood floors that you create are pretty cool, and you said you have them, and then you cut those in half to just create the four panels within each of the grid squares. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You can put more boards the larger the squares are, but I think 4 looks pretty good.
I'm happy to report that I will not be using the herringbone pattern for this wood floor. Fuck that.
Herringbone and wood.
Herringbone. I think it would.
New.
I think it would look absolutely epic. I think it would look really cool.
I think it would.
But I gotta make Carl's a little template before I attempt that.
Once has a herringbone roller.
I know.
So
I need to. I know it's out there. I think I need to get. I need to do a little. I need to treat myself to a little bit of a crafting shopping spree. And one of the things I'm going to get is, I'm hoping, I haven't checked as of late. So if you guys know out there in shiftinglandsusa.com, if you guys know if the column jigs are available yet, let me know, because I want to get those. I also want to get. I know. Are they? They are available. I also want to get. I want to get a circle jig. Tina, I know you're like, you can just make it, but I want to get. If I can support Gerard, I'll support Gerard.
I made one, but I bought one too from Gerard, of course.
I definitely want the circle jig, and that's going to be helpful for the continuing diorama challenge that we have for Richard's build, which is active, and everyone is in it deep on the Crazy Crafting Discord, real deep. Zane turned out some
Yeah. Oh my
amazing,
God.
like that cave, the Golem's cave. Holy
Yeah.
crap! Like so cool, Tina. All of your stuff, like how, like I saw that and I was just like, man, I cannot wait to jump in.
I have fun.
Work is gonna. I'm gonna have a slight break before I start rehearsals on the show, so I'm gonna take that time to work on my diorama. I still don't know what to do with mine yet. I'm excited to figure it out.
Gerard is in the chat. You can ask him yourself if the jigs are.
Yeah, I was just asking Gerard. We were just talking about early Christmas wish lists for us crazy crafters. I gotta pick up a circle jig, and then I was asking if the columns were available on shiftinglandsusa.com. The column jigs that you released a video out a couple months ago when it first came out, and I know they were available for folks across the pond, but that's what I'm anxious to pick up and start incorporating into my build. It looks good. Now, and also, welcome to the stream too, Gerard. It's always lovely to see you as well. Now, Slavko, tell us a little bit about your texture ball, because your texture ball looks like a spicy meatball, is what it looks like.
It's a ball of foam that I've covered with sand, and they're actually glass shards.
Ooh.
They're glass shards that I got at the dollar store.
Nice.
It's like tiny little rocks.
Let's see it.
So.
I know you were rolling it there.
And your hand is textured too when you roll it on one.
You texture more than just the foam. You get your hand in it too. It's perfect. It's perfect.
It looks so great.
It does. Let's see it in action. Put some texture down on there, and then let's hold it up to the camera and see what it looks like here.
I mean, doesn't that hurt your hands?
Oh, it doesn't.
Oh.
I've covered.
Oh my God.
I've covered it in several layers of PVA glue, so it dulls down the sharpness a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see that. Oh, that looks good.
This is the texture it gives.
Mm-hmm.
So you can combine that with a tin foil ball. This one is kind of not a ball. It's pointy, so I can stick it in the corners.
Love it. Love
But
that.
Looks great.
It's pretty simple.
Well,
I made this because I was running through really a lot of these, and I was just throwing them away because they lose texture at one point. And I wanted something like more durable, so I made this.
Yeah.
And I did start making another one like this that has one pointy end like this, so I can go in the corners. But I have ADHD, so that one's sitting somewhere on the shelf until I continue it.
Until it is ready. Too funny.
Well, I made a kind of similar thing like Slavko did. I did it with little bricks and stuff, but I make a roll out of it. So it's a bit, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same principle. I made it with large rocks and one with small rocks, and those are the two tools I use very, 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 very often.
Nice.
Yeah, all the time. Okay, that's even better.
You'll have to tell us out there, what is your preferred mixture of textured? Do you like to roll? Like, what do you have your own thing? You know, we know John Lombardi from Tabletop Witchcraft loves that little green stuff one that he uses all the time to get into the archways. But what do you guys like to use out there? You have to let us know. Put it in the comments and let us know. And also, if you have any questions for Slavko, put them up in the chat as well. We've got him here today. We have the opportunity to pick the brain of a new crafter. So if you got questions, throw them on up into the chat. Or if you want to call in, you can do that too. We be fancy here on the Crazy Crafter live stream, so you can call in too if you want.
Slavko, can I ask you, what did you use to the fur to make it a thatch roof? What did you use? Was it a Mod Podge or?
Yeah, it's Mod Podge.
Mod Podge, okay.
It takes like 2 days to dry though, because it's it gets into it, and it takes more time than on the foam to dry.
Did you color the Mod Podge black or brown or gray?
Sorry about that.
Oops. Did you color the Mod Podge black or gray
I did.
or brown?
It's an old batch of Mod Podge, so it was colored black.
Okay.
But in my opinion, black Mod Podge is pretty much useless because you end up covering it anyway. And you should color the Mod Podge in the base color of what you're doing.
Yep.
I have 2 new batches of Mod Podge that one is gray, one is brown, and they're for bricks and wood.
I have to say I disagree with you on the black Mod Podge. Like, because I actually let it show through in the darkest areas, like, so I don't put paint in everywhere. So so that's your base coat is black. If you're not putting the paint right down into the grooves, it acts as a dark shadow. So, I mean, I guess it's a preference thing. It's not like if it's bad or worse. But
I
for
think
me,
it's a matter of what color is the end product going to be. I mean, if you go into a dark gray and so, it can be black. But if you're going like something like this color, because the sun is in my camera. If you're going like something like this, black is not an option. That's what I think, and I think Slavko and I had this conversation before.
And that's what's cool about the different ways you can like the preference and like what everyone tends, what the standard practice for you, like what you like and what you enjoy. That's super cool. I don't know if you saw this in the chat there, Slavko, but Gerard says your meatball roller is a great idea. I like the meatball roller. I'm glad I'm getting that caught on. The meatball roller.
Well, they're famous in Holland or in the Netherlands, I have to say.
When I made it, well, it doesn't show on the camera, but when I made it, it looked like more of a cheesecake ball than a meat roller ball.
A cheesecake ball. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
But to get back on the black Mod Podge thing, I kind of agree with Michael and kind of don't, because you put washes over it and they get in the dark recesses anyway.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes I don't. That's the thing. Is I guess it's about what direction you ultimately take it in the end. I mean, it's different uses for different things, but
totally. There's different ways to work, and there's not one single bad one.
Yep.
It's also
yeah. Go ahead.
Habit. A habit to just do it.
I love all the different kind of techniques and how they end up, and I love to watch everybody and try out new stuff, and
I like to watch Tina's techniques and steal those. That's what I like to do.
Okay, and I steal them from somebody else. So.
Which is good. That's how it works. We just share. It's a never-ending network of sharing that's going on, which is the whole point.
Like Michael draws something, I give it to Gerard, and Gerard makes a jig like that. It was fun.
I'm trying something new I'm trying your method here, Slavko, in texturing the floor panels here. I've never textured them like this before, and I like this a lot as far as the creating the alternating directions of the wood panels, and then going back through and making the creases deeper is something I've done before, but I don't know, I like your wood floor is awesome, and I love this wood floor, and I'm really enjoying making it. This is definitely something that I'm gonna incorporate in my future builds, man. I love it, and that's another thing too. I was said it not joking, or like a herringbone pattern in wood would be cool. Like things that can you take a foam roller, right, with a stone or like stonework, and then turn it into a material that you normally don't use it for. Like I like playing around with stuff like that. Like what do wood panels with this random flagstone patterns look like? It's fun to play around with texture in our hobby. I love it.
Yeah. I don't use rollers that much because I didn't try. I did get the Green Stuff World rollers, and they weren't deep enough for foam.
Yep.
But I like to offset my bricks. I don't know. There's just something about like that extra little texture that the roller don't get you.
I agree. And I no matter what roller I end up using, Slavko, I always end up going back and adding more. I enhance it.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes I'm like, oh, is this work? And then I have to remind myself too. A lot of these products and the rollers that are designed are working with a different type of XPS for across the pond, which takes texture different than I think the stuff that we work with as well. So, like the Green Stuff World roller, I can see working quite well with some of that styrodur that Gerard plays with, right?
I would love to put my hands on
same. I gotta get my hands on the styrodur, but it's good too. Like you can work it with the pink.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Stuff. You're gonna give it to me?
Catapult it there.
Send us a care package.
Send us foam. Send us insulation foam, please.
Send us coffee.
Awesome.
I want Cantrip Coffee.
I know. That I definitely need to put together a little care package for everyone on. Let's see. What did you show earlier, Michael? I missed it on the stream. You held up a little piece of foam there.
That's what we're talking about.
The styrodur.
Yeah,
yes, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's being a smartass.
Nice.
I have styrodur.
I have styrodur and you don't. Aw. Sad times.
Na, 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 na. Okay. Okay. This is kindergarten now.
It sure is. It sure is.
I'm using a pink XPS though. I'm using pink XPS too.
Nice.
I use them both.
Yeah, I use both too, but I like the white yellow one better than the pink one.
Zane Morgan says a Redditor told him not to texture, and Zane's like, I ignored him. Why wouldn't you texture your stuff? I mean, that has a very specific aesthetic, I guess, but
That'd be it for Reddit for me.
Use anything to read on Reddit though.
that's true. Why are you on Reddit? Tina, your son is on social medias again. You need to control him. Like, what is he doing out there? What is he doing?
I love Reddit. I'm on Reddit all the time.
Reddit's awesome. And also, Zane could have been like, yeah, well, I'm a texter. I'm like, I'm going to create.
That.
What happened?
My son is on what? On social
Reddit.
media?
Yeah.
Zane, get out of here. Okay. Sorry, I just had to go run and get me something that's already here in my other room. Okay.
I can picture that. Zane's like, don't tell me what to do. I will text her. It's amazing how quick they are to assert their opinion on your work. Very like, even if you don't add, they're like, they're very. They love to let you know how they feel, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine.
That's also a good thing.
It is 100%.
Prime example for me is getting to know Carl from Carl Makes Stuff.
Yep.
I can remember the first time he watched one of my videos, he made a comment on how I made my trees. And he basically said, well, that's not how I would do it. I would do it this way. And he showed me his way of doing it. And I was just like, well, that's really cool too. So, and then we just kept on chatting. We became friends.
Kept chatting. See, that's what's great about it is, like, you know, it's the conversation's important, and that's why those forums are so. That's the positive element of the forums for sure, is the ability to connect, share, and agree, disagree, and then, you know, how would you do it? I wish everyone was as lovely as Carl when they shared their opinions.
There's no right way or wrong way to do things.
That
I mean,
is, there it is.
we're
There
crafting.
it is.
We're having fun. I mean, don't overthink it. Oh my God. Don't over criticize it anyway, because
Well,
what you do is what you do.
That's kind of what shocks me, is just like when folks throw negative shade out there when they are having that. Like, I'm like, like, and then I have to remind myself, I'm like, there's something else well beyond me that they are dealing with. So it's not trying to not take it personally. Yeah, but it's hard, especially as a content creator. Like, that can be challenging. So
yeah, I can believe that. That's why I stay away from YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited. The Foam family has not stayed away from each other. Like, it's an amazing group of crafters and people. If you guys have not done so, you can join the Crazy Crafter Discord. The link to my Discord is in the it's on the banner for my YouTube channel. We can put a link to the Crazy Crafter Discord up in the chat here as well if you haven't joined. If you haven't subscribed to the Crazy Crafter channel, you should do so as well. We live stream at least once a week. I'm hoping to get back into more. I want to get back to my weekday streams too, because I haven't been able to craft. So my only crafting that I'm getting in right now is with you know, all of you guys every Saturday right now. So anyway, we're here every week, and we like to feature you from the community and other folks within the hobby. So if you're interested in joining the Crazy Crafter live stream and you want to come on, you want to share some of your builds and talk about your techniques, all you got to do is email me. All you got to do is say, hey, I want to do this, and I'm going to add you to a list. I'm starting to look up folks for June now, so I know I've got a lot of really cool people that I want to have back on the stream. I know John Hosenfeld's got a really cool build that he wants to share with us here pretty soon.
Did you see his houses?
That's what
Russian
we're gonna do.
houses.
Yeah,
that's what we're
what a
great idea.
That's what we're looking for.
That's an amazing idea.
Have you? Yeah. I hadn't seen that before. John Hosenfeld has got these, like, really, I don't know. It's just Michael and everyone was kind of poking fun at me last night about I'm like, everyone's amazing. Like, this is an amazing thing, but it's true. Like, I constantly get inspired by everyone out there. Chloe Eli on the Tabletop Crafters Guild posted a butcher's market that she did yesterday on the group, and I'm like, it's just some constantly blown away. I'll never run out of content for you guys because there's just so many amazing people out there doing the craft.
Ian is saying, hey, I want to come back and do my second part.
Zane, we're getting you back on, bro. You're on my to-call list today. We got to get you back. We got to get you back on and finish up our Blender tutorial. Last week, for those of you that weren't here, you guys should check out Zane Morgan. Not only was on the stream giving us a tutorial, which was really awesome. We were building some columns, but he's got his own video on his YouTube channel that breaks down the Blender tutorial quite nicely. And again, things that I don't see in people incorporating into their work until Neil from Real Terrain Hobbies yesterday. So Zane Morgan, did you influence Neil from Real Terrain Hobbies? I think so. I think he went so. He started building that massive gaming board with the hobbits and the hobbits holes, like an insane build with a lot of really wild new products from Woodland Scenics that I haven't seen before. Yeah, pretty cool.
Still have to watch that one.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
It's pretty cool, and I like the Woodland Scenics. Don't get me wrong, but not everybody has the means to buy all those stuff because that's expensive. And I think there are. I was thinking when I was looking at it, I go like, I want to challenge making something like that, but not with the Woodland Scenic stuff.
Yeah.
I think Neil got it all for free.
He did. They sent it to him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's the advantage of being, a larger YouTube channel, is folks are going to start sending you stuff. But, that's kind of the awesome part of, that's why I like all of, everyone from the Crazy Crafter community and within the foam family. I love Zane's channel and how it's based on, like we're building on the cheap and as quickly as possible, and like it's just you don't need to spend an exorbitant amount of money to create amazing builds. So I love the fact Zane, that's why the Blender tutorial is so special for us, is not everyone has that ability, and to share that, and Zane helping making that more accessible to the community, that's dope. That's something I don't think he went into a great amount of detail, if I recall, in Neil's video about how he did it. But that's not the focus of the video either, so that's all right. I think it's a cool skill set that crafters around the world can get behind. So Zane, thank you for coming on and sharing it with us, and we're gonna be looking forward to having you back, and we'll finish that Blender tutorial.
Can you hear me?
I hear Tina's getting into Blender and buying a 3D printer.
No.
Yeah, she is. She's totally doing it.
No way, no way.
Rabbit hole. What were you saying, Michael? Nope. Were you saying something, brother?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that the reason why Neil isn't showing the whole process and stuff like that there is because he's creating a product that he's going to sell eventually.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I do understand, Michael. I mean, I have nothing against it, and I love Woodland Scenics. I mean, I just have to do this, and I have some Woodland Scenics. I mean, I really love their stuff. And like this bottle here, that's like 17 euros. So you say it's not that cheap, but I mean, I go a long way with that. That's not the problem. But all the lighting and the stuff like the plaster and everything, that is, well, not quite cost effective, in my opinion. But then again, I don't think it's not for everybody.
It's I mean, Neil's channel is not. There's some channels out there that are about cheap and affordable ways to do crafts. Then out there that are about what you can do, like it's aspirational. It's like and potentially inspirational as well. I mean,
but I do love like
everyone was doing cheap and easy craft channels. You wouldn't get to see that end of it. If you know what I mean.
It's true.
Like the thing, like Luke Towen, he's the kind of guy too. He uses all kind of stuff that's really great, and it's on the market. I mean, I do have Woodland Scenics and Knock and everything, but I do use Dilla also, like the from the garden. I mean, I use stuff from my garden. I use stuff from my every time I go on a journey, I bring back little stones. I can show you here. I got Tézac, I got Gorge de Dalu. That's all French, but they're little stones, special sand, everything. but it's combined with Woodland Scenic, so it's great.
I love-
Slavko, you were doing something there with your knife to the bricks. I want to know what you were doing.
It's not a brick. It's balsa wood.
Balsa
Ah,
wood.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. You can do it with styrofoam too. It's just that I want some pillars around this thing, and I want the base of it to be bricks, and then I'll have like ruined pillars on top.
Did I just hear Slavko say he wants it that way? Anyway, that's my. You're welcome, everyone out there. I think that's Backstreet Boys that I just parried.
It is. It
Awesome.
is.
Perfect.
Oh my.
Perfect. The stream is
Okay.
complete.
Okay. Which Backstreet Boys? Okay.
How big are those bricks again, Slavko?
They're I use the Proxim grid for them.
Yeah.
They're 2 centimeters by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter.
They're big.
I
They're
know.
huge.
Yeah, those are.
Yeah, they are. They are. But
Sorry.
yeah, they are. I don't have a reason except that I'm lazy and I don't want to glue like 4 times more bricks
I do.
than.
Look what I'm using to glue my bricks.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, Gerard
so
is gonna
proud
be
of you.
so mad at you. He's gonna be so mad at you. You're using hot glue. Ew.
I know.
Ew. Who would use?
Ew.
Who would use hot glue?
Nobody uses hot glue with bricks.
I do.
Sorry.
I do. I use it. I'm using all of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna create.
Can you show that again, Michael?
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, baby.
that's nice.
That's
Mhm.
looking
nice.
pretty good.
I think it'll turn out nice. Now you can start gluing some bricks.
Let's make the bricks. I haven't seen anything. I've been doing a semi decent job of tracking the chat today, but I'm also trying to build and craft because I'm having a good time. But if you guys have any questions for Slavko, throw them up there. We'd love to see your questions. We'd love to.
Well, Jeff, we are terrible hot glue monster.
Yeah, Gerard called us hot glue monsters.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I feel like we've
That-
made it in life.
Sorry.
We've made it in
That's
life.
sorry,
We've been
Gerard.
called hot
I'll
glue
never do it
monsters.
again.
I'll never do it again.
I'll do it again.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Don't disown me. No. Hot
No,
glue
the-
monsters.
The thing is, when you do like bricks like this, you don't layer them onto anything. Using PVA glue
Yeah.
or wood glue, it
Yeah.
takes. You have to be like really patient, and
I am.
it's really finicky. They move around. Using hot glue for those is the best way I found to work with it. But if I were to just layer them onto a piece of styrofoam, then I would use PVA glue because
I use fast drying not hot glue. Fast
yeah,
drying.
well,
wood glue.
your fast drying wood glue isn't fast enough.
Okay, not for you. For me, it is.
Recently,
I'm older than you, so that's why maybe.
so before this build that I'm currently working on, I always used to glue with hot glue.
Yeah.
But then with this build, another reason why it's been taking time is that it's all wood glue and PVA glue, and using like little pins like this,
Yeah.
pinning it together,
Pinning
This-
it down.
trying to improve everything with crafting, I suppose. And I mean, not that hot glue is bad in any way, but just using more precise. Try to be a bit more precise with this build.
There's
But I
nothing,
use
nothing wrong with precision. And that that's what's so cool about the the different builds we do. We can switch the techniques up as needed, or whenever we want to try something new, or you know, if we want to take time on it, it's awesome. I am all for it. I've just, dudes. Okay, so here's my current quandary. So my Proxon crapped out on me, and I rushed my cuts with the Olfa knife, and I've like created this nasty texture on the inside of the wall for the cottage. But I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna make it like, so the outside will be stone and the inside will be either wood grain, or I'll make it like like failed plaster, maybe. Luke from Geek Gaming Scenics did a video recently about some MDF buildings, and then redid the insides of them. And I think I'm gonna draw inspiration from that and just do like try to basically make it look like the damaged plaster that he kind of interlaid to doll up those MDF buildings. Which if you haven't seen, you should head over and check it out. Like it's cool because I think the MDF buildings and all of that it's such a fantastic realm for resources for crafters. But I always am like, man, I feel like I have to doctor that up. Josh from the Pickle Jar, first time on the stream, did up a Necron MDF one and customized it, and then like I don't know, they're ripe for modification is what they are, and it's cool to see. It's cool to see other folks how they modify the MDF builds. If you guys have modified any MDF stuff, put it in the Discord. We want to see it. I'd love to see it. Let's see. We got some.
Maybe next week. I just started it.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I just started one this afternoon. I was taking it out of the plastic. It's from TT Combat. And I'm going to adjust it to my will. Something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Use that.
We have more than the hot glue monster is not just us. It is also Gerard. He has a confession. He sometimes uses hot glue as well. Please do not spread the word. Whoa. I feel like
for that.
Wow. Oh, that's okay. She said,
okay.
Shh, don't say it. What's wrong with the Proxon? I don't know, Gerard. So I'll tell you. This is like I'm so glad you're here because it's like if there's a Proxon doctor in the house, it's Gerard.
Proxon doctor.
So I turned it on earlier this morning, and it took a tumble a couple weeks back when my son accidentally hit the cord and like threw it off the table. But today, it wouldn't cut. It's like the wire wouldn't get hot, and it's fed through and it's anchored down. The connection point for the wire that grounds it and lets the wire heat up seems secured and fastened, but it's not cutting through foam. So I don't know what's going on with it. I'm all ears, Gerard, and everyone else out there who might have a solution for that. So please help.
The thermostat on it's broken or something?
Maybe. I hope not. That would be unfortunate.
Yeah, that would be.
And then I'm definitely going to be altering the way, which will be cool, because then I'll kind of I'll be going back to my roots, just not using a Proxon for a while. So that'll be interesting. So that's what's going on with it. Please send cookies and help. Check the following, Gerard says. Here it comes. How's everyone doing? While we're waiting for Gerard to pop that in there about my Proxon woes, how's everyone doing? Let's Tina jumped away.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here.
I'm just doing my Proxon.
No worries. I was just looking, wanted to see your progress, and I wanted to see how many you've built already.
No.
How many?
How many? That's right. Oh, look at that.
I'm
That looks
doing it.
purty. That looks purty. I like it.
And this is drying now, but I don't know.
Ooh.
Because the sun, wait, I'll have to move the computer because the sun is getting into my room.
You have this beautiful natural light coming in. It looks lovely. Oh, man.
I'm trying this side. like in layers, and the other side like flat. So
That's the
it's
thatch
going
roofing.
to
That
be,
looks so cool.
yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
a test piece. I'm
That's
trying
cool.
the cloth I was talking about. So that's
You
what I've
built
been
this,
doing.
you built this from scratch today, Tina?
You say again?
Have you built what you got in your hand, everything from scratch today?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did, because I didn't know I was coming on the stream.
She got a message like less than an hour before the stream, and she was like, "Yep, I'll be there."
So you built the roof and the floor already?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't ask questions.
Bye.
Bye. She's like, "I had fun. I'm done."
She made like 11 Lord of the Rings dioramas.
Okay. I heard Tina had a spare Proxon. Zane Morgan Crafts through. Does she?
I do.
Dude.
I do.
The two knobs on the back, especially on the side, the metal block on the top, well secured. That's a good question. I'll check that. I don't know. Mostly the knob at the top side of the is the problem. Okay, I'll check those.
Well, the story behind the two Proxons is kind of hilarious.
Let's hear it.
I had a Proxon, and he's still there. I mean, he's literally there. Like there. Okay.
Yep.
And he was giving me some trouble, not connecting right.
Failed
And
prints.
I really freaked out. I mean, I freaked out. I went online and bought another one because I had something like, what if it breaks down? I mean, I can't have my Proxon breaking down
Oh
on
my
me. No way.
gosh.
I know, I will freak. I just bought another one. And it sat in the box for like 5-6 months. And all of a sudden I took him out and I assembled them, and now I have two, and it's very easy. And I was talking to Gerard too, and he said, "It's of course that's easy, because if you're building something and you want a straight line and you want an angle cut, you have two Proxons. So that's a good deal. Okay, that's fun. So
Rocking the two dual Proxon action. I love it.
and I'm not selling one. Sorry, Colin.
That's
Won't
all right.
sell anything.
I mean, I've got some knobs to check on here, and I think
Yeah. Okay.
that sounds like it. That might be my cure. So, thank you for that, Gerard. Thank you for that. I will check that out, and I'll let you know if that works. And if it does, I will do a happy dance. Because my Proxon
They won't break my house down, Gerard.
my Proxon won't be dead. I'll be very excited.
I was really freaking out. I had something like, no way, I'm falling out. No? So yeah, well.
Zane says you have two Proxons, but you don't want to buy a 3D printer.
Okay. I think he will have two 3D printers by now. I think we'll have two 3D printers. Won't he?
I mean, that is an easy way to, like, I can totally see wanting more than one 3D printer. That is it is a dangerous hobby to get into, Tina, because it's so.
Yeah, it is.
It's just so. I mean, it's easy. I love it. 3D printing is amazing. Having that ability is spectacular.
I am getting one as soon as I move, because I'm gonna have extra space.
Which one are you gonna get?
It was. Let me check. I'm a noob.
I'm a noob.
Zane, help me. Which one am I gonna get?
Zane's got a really good one.
Zane's a noob too.
I don't know if I'd classify Zane a noob. He's had it for like 6 months now.
I know.
And he prints every day.
Is he any cubic something? I don't know.
That's good. Is it any cubic photon S?
It's the cheapest one.
Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with cheap.
Yeah, Gerard, no, I have no goblins.
No goblins on the stream for Tina. So she says.
Because he suspects I have a group of illegal workers helping me.
Oh my goodness. It's unconfirmed, but we can only I will never question Tina's just an amazing crafter. I 100% believe she's just a wizard. You're a wizard, Tina.
I have witchcraft.
Yeah, she's a witch. Best witch. Let's see, Slavko, what is the status of your build right now? How is yours coming along, my friend?
It's I have one sticky bit
Ooh,
out there and a floor.
love it.
Yeah.
What's in the middle? Is it a light?
It will be. I'm gonna make like a stone wall around it and put some sand on it, and it's gonna be a fire pit.
Nice.
And I'm not gonna finish it on the stream, of course, but I wanna make 2 or 3 stories even, and then a wooden insert that goes on top, maybe with a swappable top, so it can be a watchtower and a windmill per se.
Nice. Oh, that'll be cool. That'll be super cool. Campaign Terrain Cross. I saw you in there earlier, and I'm missing. Hello, welcome to the stream, brother. I know you've been here for quite some time, and you're saying
Hey, Cross.
in order I would get a laser cutter, then a hot wire table, then a 3D printer. What would you do with the laser cutter, Cross? What would you? I want to know what you would implement with the laser cutter. What would you do? That would be cool. Tell us below. Michael, how's your build coming along?
I just started my second row of bricks.
Okay. So you're getting it. Look at you. I'm a little behind, as you know. I know, shocking. It's shocking to everyone that I'm running behind on it.
Trying to use a ruler.
I am using a ruler, and it's going quite well. I'll show you momentarily. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Shade Slavko. And it's normally I would shun it. I would shun the ruler, but I'm embracing the ruler today. And my lines are relatively straight with it, so I'm excited. But it doesn't matter, because the dope thing about ruined stuff is it can be ruined. So I'm excited for that. I'm ruining everything, which is great. I've got one little bit of brick done out here. Let me switch over to the Logitech. Transition it over. And from here, I just I'll go back in. I gotta mess these up a little bit, because right now it looks like an awesome masonry job, and I need to ruin the bricks. And I'm gonna try to use some of the techniques that Gerard taught about, like the depression of the foam to kind of create that offset depth and texture that you were talking about, Slavko, earlier. So
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes out. I don't think. Whenever you can cut individual bricks, cut individual bricks. I'm doing this because my Proxon busted on me right before the stream, so I didn't have time to cut bricks. So I'm making do, like you do. But that's where we're at right now. So it'll be cool. I love that Colin is using a ruler on something that doesn't require one. That's how I roll, bro. That's how I roll, Zane Morgan. I love how I'm doing that too. I love how I'm doing that too.
Hi, Elston.
Colin, have you mentioned the fact that we're streaming straight after this?
No, let's talk about that, Michael. Let's definitely give that a little bit of love, and that's going to be on Elston's channel. I just saw, yeah. So right after this stream, the Fellowship of the Bling is returning, and
Nice.
Okay.
Geek Gaming Scenics, the Pickle Jar, Benji's Hobbies, Nat One Videos, and myself. That's all of us, and Elston from Elston Nation. We're all going to be doing a little hangout tonight and live streaming over on Elston's channel. So once we are finished here, we're going to pretty much get ready, and I think we're going live at 12:30 p.m. our time, which is 8:30 p.m. UK time. So you guys, if you want some more crafty afty action, you can head on over and you can hang out with all of us, and we're looking forward to it. That's always a fun group to get together and hang out with, and I'm looking forward to seeing how much whiskey Luke consumes tonight on the stream.
I was just saying, put on the whiskey and the red wine.
Yep.
Tonight, I am definitely not drinking whiskey.
The last time everyone had a little bit of a rough time after that last stream. Except me, I was sober. I might drink a little today, though. We'll see. I don't want to push my luck too hard because I did just have some, quite a bit last night. So I might. We'll see.
It's called the hair of the dog, Colin.
Oh my God. A little hair of the old dog. That's what we're looking for. Just a
You know, Slavko.
Yeah.
Slavko, you did say something in your video. It goes like you said, I texture wood, so it looks like wood. That's how it's right in my brain. I had something like, of course it does. I mean, I had such fun hearing that because I go like, of course you do.
Well, it is kind of funny because it's already wood, but at that scale, it doesn't look like it is. And there's also different ways of texturing wood, and none of them is a bad one, of course, but I like that cartoony look of exaggerated wood grain.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of video games that I used to play when I was younger. And
what was your favorite video game when you were playing when you were younger?
World of Warcraft.
Never heard of it.
I was so into that game.
Come on, Colin. Even I know it.
Crazy.
I'm kidding.
It's
I
crazy.
absolutely know it. How many hours do you think you logged playing that game, Slavko?
Dude, it's not a question of hours, it's a question of years.
Awesome. Yeah, I know folks that have almost failed out of college because they were playing too much World of Warcraft.
Yep.
So.
I have a son like that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's why you know about it.
That's why I know about it. A son and a daughter going World of Warcraft crazy. So life is happening too, you know.
Yes. I have a buddy that I went to college with, and he, World of Warcraft was one of his favorite things. And he, left school and, was just like, I'm going to go work for Blizzard. I'm going to go work for this company and do my dream job. And he became, an administrator, a network administrator for them, and, travels the world now, working for the company, and is doing. He was just like, this is the thing I fucking love, and I'm gonna do it. And I was
That's
so happy for him, because there was literally, I don't think, anything else that Gilby wanted to do. So he went and worked for Blizzard. So he gets to travel, travel the world and help people play the game that he loves. And I was just like, you go, bro. You go.
I'm gonna move the scenery a bit.
Move the scenery. Move the scenery.
Oh my God.
Move that scenery. Yes. Good thing I have these dope carving knives someone told me to get a long time ago.
They are the best.
They are a lot of fun. Michael, I forgot them at home, and I had all the time to I did make a walking stick for my son when I was there because they had down wood at the campsite and you can like alter it and do whatever you want to it there, and you can burn it. And I forgot my carving kit, and I was so sad because I was like, what a cool opportunity to sit by the fire and carve.
Yep.
Yeah, I love taking and camping. It's so much.
Yeah. But I did get, I did have, one of my my camping hatchet has a cool little paring knife that you can pull out underneath from the handle, and I used that. That worked quite well in its stead, but it'd have been cooler to craft something and then bring it home. But I didn't. I will share. I'm going to be posting pictures, guys, from the trip for terrain inspiration. You want to see trees? Holy moly! The trees in the Sequoia National Forest and in the Kings Canyon National Forest. We camped in the. They are absolutely amazing. Trees that are 2,000 years old, that are at the widest. Some of them are 46 feet in diameter. They're massive, and you stand next to them, and you like. I've never felt smaller, in my life, and I've also never felt more like it was like this impenetrable force around you where nothing could get you, except the one time middle in the camping trip where a black bear, wandered into the campsite on the ridgeline of the hill. And everyone was like, whoa, like bear cub means mama bear not too far away. And we were like, oh shit, everyone better, like it was a young group of like 18-year-olds that were there hanging out, like getting out of high school. They just graduated high school and they're taking this trip together as friends. They're a bear wandering around in their campsite. And I'm like, oh, there you go, kids. I was like, enjoy. Better put your food away. Don't get too wasted tonight. Have fun, but you better stow your food. Anyway, it was amazing. And there's I've got some really cool photos that I'm anxious to share with everyone, so you can see the awesome terrain, like the possibilities for terrain. Just amazing. I would love to craft couple of these trees. You want to talk about like ents and feeling like what an ent, like these trees were ent worthy. That's how I felt about these things. They're just amazing.
Yeah,
So
it's amazing how you can feel insignificant
cool.
compared to something that's been around for so long, and that's gonna outlive you by far.
By a long margin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think too, the thing that I always kind of I really enjoyed too, Slavko, is like the 2,000 years is not without its wounds and scars.
Oh, of course.
And they have some trees that have been damaged by fire, and there's some that have been burned from the inside out.
Yeah.
Because it gets so hot and the tree is burning from the inside at that stage, but that tree is still alive and it's still growing despite that. And I'm like, it's remarkable. I've got a couple really cool photos of a downed tree. One of my favorite things, they're impressive to see standing up tall, in height, 200 plus feet.
Yeah.
But there's a downed one in Grants Grove, and they hollowed it out, and you can walk through it lengthwise from the roots to the tip of the tree. And you're in this thing for, I don't know, 100 yards. Like, it feels like it goes on forever. And I'm like, people could live in this tree. Like, you could have multiple families just living in this tree and never bump into each other. It was amazing.
So I sent some photos, Colin. I presumed that the burning was from vandals, but it's natural.
Yeah, a lot of it is lightning.
Right?
Mm-hmm. A lot of it is lightning hitting the tree. I mean, you have these giant lightning rods, right? And sometimes they'll bust down, and the fire will start low. Most of the time, it's not. Man, I don't know what the fine is, but if you mess with any of these trees that are out there, like you're looking at you're gonna receive a hefty fine. Like, you can't mess with those things. And I don't know if people do. Like, I feel like it's pretty good. Most people that travel through are pretty respectful, and they take care of the forest. But it's that's natural, brother. It's natural. Most of that is lightning striking those trees.
When I saw the burnt tree, the thing that went through my head, I was just like, what an asshole if we ever did that. And then
Nature is an asshole.
Well, well. I mean, the other part of it too, Michael, is they do have a portion of it where before the national forests were created here in the United States, I sent pictures to you as well where they had the big stump graveyard, and it was when they were cutting down these 2,000-year-old trees, and they were logging them, which, classic America, right? Like, we're like, yeah, big fucking cut it down. So, that quickly, interestingly enough, the Sequoia National Forest is the second national forest to be created. So I can't remember the first. If anyone knows the first, let me know. I can't remember off the top of my head. But the Sequoias was the first, and they started protecting it. But they created a trail and a pathway as a remembrance and a reminder of kind of that greed and aggressive expansion of the country, and as a reminder that the importance of preservation of the land. And I thought turning a negative thing where they were cutting down these 2,000-year-old trees into that positive was quite lovely. And it was having my son answer, like, why did they cut them down, Dad? Like, why? And I was just like, oh, well, they were using it for resources and they weren't thinking. I was like, but now this serves as the reminder. So it was an amazing trip, and I've been once when I was pretty young, but it would have been over 30 something years ago since I was a little kid when I went. Much like when I think I was even younger than Ben, so it's cool. We're gonna try to do some more camping, and we're gonna try to get out there more. So I'm looking forward to it. So when I travel and we start doing the international tour of the Crazy Crafter here eventually, we will. I want to know all about I want to know about all the woodland areas. Canada, Slavko. Holy crap! There's like a billion different places to explore and see. I would kill to get into those woods and hang out. So
Canada is amazing.
Yeah.
For nature lovers, and I'm actually I'm an avid outdoorsman.
Awesome.
And
do you backpack, Slavko?
Yeah, a lot.
Do
I backpack. I can go and disappear in the forest like with resources for a couple of meals and stay out there for a week or two.
Awesome.
And that builds shelters and all that stuff.
Nice.
It's fun.
What's your favorite forest or favorite trip that you've taken?
I really love the Zion National Park.
Oh, Zion it
was America.
Yeah, America.
Yeah.
You went to that's in Utah. You went to Utah.
Yeah, it is. Yep. I really like that which is like amongst the most known, but my favorite spot is like my little local forest where I have my shelter built.
Nice.
And I take my carving tools that I bought after Michael showed his Dwarven Pillars video.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I have knives, but I need a carving knife.
You know what, Slavko, you know what you should do? You should make a crafting video in your little hut.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. That would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I need a pretty big memory card for my for my thing, because man, those videos take up a lot of space.
Sure do.
Yeah, I didn't realize until I started recording how much I needed to transfer like 4 or 5 times just to get that 30-minute video going. But that's also my fault because I was recording everything. And that's something that I taking out of this whole experience. I won't record everything anymore. Just like a few little steps. It takes a lot of time.
Takes a lot of time. Yes, it does. That'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that video. That'll be a fun video. Carving out in the woods. Carving in the woods. If you haven't done so, head on over to the Crazy Grafter Discord and post your works in progress. Share your work up there. I'm going to go over there right now, and I'm going to share a little bit, a few photos. Zane's got some cool... it's awesome. You guys are putting some stuff in there. I'm going to go to the random chatter, and I'll throw up some inspirational photos from the trip. And you guys will be able to see... some of the cool stuff that we encountered along the way. I'll share some of these amazing trees, and it'll blow your mind. Found the Gamlin cabin, which was built in 1872. I took pictures of that. I'll throw that up there right now. So kind of doing a ruin. It's not stone except the fireplace. The fireplace in it is stone. It's pretty cool. I'll show that I'll put that up there for you guys right now. The outside. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna need more stuff on the inside too. There's so many photos to show you guys. But you get an idea of what it was like. Oh my goodness.
Since I've
That's
sat
cool.
in many books.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
You gave a really nice tip for the blobs of the hot glue
Yeah.
pencil.
And
I was complaining about the blobs.
Hot glue 101. Hot glue 101.
Yeah.
Hot glue 101.
Wisps are created when the hot glue is not hot enough, and there's a sweet spot between too hot to melt foam and not hot enough to create wisps. And the best way to gauge those is with this on-off switch on your hot glue gun. I mean, I don't have to do it because mine is wireless and it has a battery, so it runs out of power and gets cooler every time I don't. It's not on the charger, but I think, and I maybe get roasted for this. I think high temp glue guns are better than low temp.
I've never played with them.
Because you can turn them off and they get lower temp, but low temp glue guns you can get them like hotter than they are. And to not get wisps, there's that like a sweet little spot that you can get with the high temp glue gun. To get rid of the wisps, I would often also, when I have some, just like roll the tip of the gun over the hot glue, and that kind of pick it up, and that breaks it. It heats up the wisp and it breaks it. And there's also another trick that when you glue things down, hot glue tends to squirt out between the things from time to time. And what I do is I use a pencil and I just push it back in. And there's something about graphite that makes it really nice. Hot glue doesn't stick to it, and then you just like run your finger over it and it just falls off.
Well, I did try that, and I got the pin get out of the pencil. Of course, on the stream live.
But
well, of course.
you have 2 Proxons. You must have several pencils. Okay.
I do have them from Guédelon, from the Nash Chateau they're building in France. Everybody should check out Guédelon. Really, it's.
I want to work. I want to go there and work on that.
Yeah, work there, Slavko. You will have the time of your life. I mean, my son-in-law, who's a carpenter, he wants to go there, but he doesn't speak a word French, so he can't go there. but he would definitely go. They building a real chateau, just like in the Middle Ages, with only the means they had in the Middle Ages. I mean, it
It's
was
so
mind
amazing.
blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there and I was going like, oh, I want to live here. I mean, oh, so great. Definitely going back, because they're still building, so they're not yet done for a while. Okay, stop talking now.
No, you're fine.
No, I'm not fine. My throat isn't fine.
Oh, I see.
So, big warning to everybody: don't inhale fumes from glue.
That's important.
Like,
See, that's another advantage. There's no fumes from hot glue.
yeah, that I gotta give to you. Oh my god. No, I'm a very careful person, but I only use how you call it, minute glue, not mini glue.
Super
what's
glue?
it called?
Yeah,
Super
super
glue.
glue.
Okay. I use it for 1 or 2 or 3 little small things to glue on, and then I stop. But I made this tree for my diorama, and I was super gluing like half an hour or so, and all of a sudden my throat starts to tickle and
Oh, man.
everything.
Yeah, my
And
head starts hurting.
And I had a really bad allergic reaction to that, and it's still not over. So beware, everybody.
Beware.
Don't be blunt like me, please. That's the first and last time I ever used super glue in a closed, well, in the living room. I mean, it's big enough, but I was way too close to the fumes, so not good. But I'm recovering, so now I'm gonna shut up again.
Tina.
How many dioramas are you sending, Richard?
3 for now.
Oh my gosh. Did you say
For now.
3 for now?
The key word is for now.
For
yeah.
now. Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love
I mean, I just asked him, I just said him, if he doesn't get enough time to make them, I'm happy to help him.
it.
So,
You are the sweetest.
I mean, the guy is getting married. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's a nice wedding gift. Me making dioramas for the party.
Yeah.
It would be great if I could crash in, but I probably it's too far away. Crash the party.
I mean, if you make it here, you've got a place to stay. I'm just saying.
Oh, maybe one day.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, same here.
Well, yeah, for sure. What were you saying, Michael?
What is Richard going to do with all of those dioramas?
Oh, that's a good question.
He's gonna sell them and make money out of it.
I hope he does.
He's just gonna tell him. You know, I don't know, Michael. That's a really good question. We'll have to ask him. I don't know what the plan is after. I imagine I can see Richard 100% keeping several of those and like I imagine he'd want to decorate the house, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's a huge Lord of the Rings fan. So I don't know. I definitely foresee some of those not going anywhere, you know? Like I'm sure they're going to stick around. But I don't know.
It's gonna be an awesome wedding. What an idea!
It'll be fantastic. I'm very excited to see. I'm very excited to be there with that. Like that'll be the first wedding that I've attended in 2 years. So that'll
Gerard says crashing at the live stream on the wedding if they have one.
We talked about that. He'd actually talked about doing some sort of like live stream or because you know Richard's a YouTuber, and then he was just like his wife was just like like can we just make it, and he was like yeah you're right. He's like I think it was better for him to to just like focus on the day and enjoy the day, because
He has to.
I think the thing that everyone told me that as I was preparing for the day and I was talking to friends about any advice about the wedding day or anything, like as far as like getting ready for it, what to prepare, and like it was all, for me it was, everyone was trying to tell me to just relax and enjoy the day, because it goes by so quick, and you've got so many amazing people there that gather for it and that are a part of it, and it's I think that was the best thing that I got. And I think if he was trying to live stream or do something with it, you want to put the focus on the day and everyone enjoying everything.
And on his
there.
bright brow. Okay.
Yep.
I did make a deal with him, but I won't talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tell us about it. Then
Keep
don't
your
tell
secrets.
us about it.
Keep your secrets.
I will.
I will.
I can't talk about it because his wife doesn't know, so I can't talk about it.
Oh, that's.
I hope he
cool.
doesn't watch the stream now.
I mean,
she doesn't watch the stream, doesn't she?
I don't think so. I don't think Brittany.
Okay, then it's good. Okay.
But you can tell her.
I can tell you. Make sure Rich's wife doesn't watch the stream, because I can't tell you then. I just asked him to look at the movies from Lord of the Rings and try to find out what is her favorite scene of all the movies.
Oh.
And if he finds out her favorite scene of the movies, then I will make it for him. So that's my deal with Richard.
Wow.
But don't tell his wife.
I'm not gonna tell her. I wouldn't dare spoil that for her.
Or his future wife, I mean, his fiancée.
Fiancé.
I love that word. The fiancé.
The fiancé. Tina's a tease. Zane says you're a tease.
No, I'm not a tease. Okay. I could tell it in Dutch. Gerard, ondertussen heb je het wel verstaan wat ik gezegd heb.
What's going on, Pocket Tea-Craft? Derek Ludwig in the house. Welcome to the stream, brother.
Hello, Derek.
Slavko,
have you built that catapult already?
Derek.
Yep. Have you built the catapult yet? Zane Morgan, Tina's a tease. We saw that. Tell me in Dutch. What's the deal? Tell me in Dutch. I'll call her right now. Oh my goodness. Not anymore. You guys are funny. Zane says Richard's gonna have to add a room to his house to have all the dirt. I'm like, yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, let's ruin Gerard, your favorite part of the stream. Let's ruin the build. Let's ruin the thing. Let's do the thing. Let's ruin it. In a few minutes here, we're going to head on over to the Crazy Crafter Discord, and we will check out the works in progress.
I haven't put any in there.
Well, you've been busy.
I'm not crafting anymore.
I'm not crafting. You've been busy.
I just put them on the stream. I mean, on the Discord for the Lotter Discord. I put them there.
I still haven't checked.
You haven't checked, Michael. I mean,
know,
you haven't seen Zane's work?
I've seen Zane's photos. It's great. And I also kind of jumped in on a little, when he was pouring his resin, I jumped in on him streaming.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, he streamed it on his channel?
Yeah, he did.
I missed that. I gotta go back and watch that. That's awesome.
No, you can't go back, I think. It's alive.
Discord.
Oh, it's on the Discord? Oh, shoot. Yep. Okay, yeah. Well, then I missed that.
In stories, that's one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie. Like, whenever Richard was announcing the dioramas and I was sitting going through, like, listening to them in my head, I was going, I really want to make a diorama for this. I wish I, was making one. And then Zane jumped in on the one that I would have done. I would have done that one.
Mm-hmm.
What Zane did is just, it's amazing.
Pretty spectacular, isn't
it? I could look at it whole day and not get bored.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, he's got some updated pictures in there for us today to take a look at. It's going to be quite spectacular. So looking forward to checking those out. I'm ruining my building, Gerard. You'd be so proud. You're so proud of me right now. I'm ruining it.
You're not supposed to ruin it. You're supposed to make it.
I mean, I am. You know. That's what you're supposed to do. Everyone be nice.
Nice.
Oh shit! I'm gonna do it. Check this out. Look at this shit. I'm doing it. I'm doing this. This is happening right now.
I don't see. I mean, I don't see the LOTR
on the
Crazy
Discord.
Crafter.
On the Discord.
Yeah, on the Crazy Crafter.
It should be there.
It should be there.
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, have you kicked Michael out?
I did.
From the,
I didn't want to tell
from
him.
the Lord of the Rings
Aww.
channel.
we kicked him from the Discord for Lord of the Rings. That would be crushing. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
The fact that you guys are even talking about it. Cool.
I mean, we've all seen him shake paint.
Oh yeah.
Slavko's got the jokes.
I'm glad that not very many people know what that means.
I missed something, obviously.
It's fine. You don't need to know.
Oh, I hate when people do that. Like all my cousins, when I was young, you're a girl, you don't need to know that. I go like,
Oh, it's not a gender-based refusal. Don't worry. It's nothing to do with doing it.
Well, it kind of is, but it's not.
okay. Okay. Bye. Oh God, this is crazy.
Hey, well, that's on brand for this channel.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Man, all the little wisps from the XPS here. Let's wind that shit up.
Okay.
Huh. Okay. Almost ready to head on over and check out the Discord.
Wow.
What?
So lucky to be getting these dioramas.
Say again?
These guys are so lucky to be getting all these dioramas.
Yes, they are. 1000%. Something that Richard was very, touched by and I know is going to be extremely thankful and grateful for. Like, he was blown away by the amount of support that everyone here from the Foam family and around the world showed as enthusiasm for it. So he's really beside himself, and I'm excited that we could all help and participate and be a part of that with them. I think it's gonna be awesome. So
Yeah, but it is a great idea. I mean,
Yeah.
What an idea it is. I mean,
yeah,
who doesn't want to be part of that idea?
I know. Being a part of the wedding is a special. I consider that an honor. Like, it's a big moment in a person's life. So I'm excited to work with everyone and build mine. I'm gonna do resin for mine. I've never done resin before, so I'm excited to see that. I like Zane's idea about getting on Discord and doing it. Maybe I'll live stream that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll jump on and
Definitely.
do a resin so you guys can see me cry when I fail. Like, oh God. Starting over from scratch. That's why I need the shifting lens jig, Gerard. I'm gonna get the circle jig because I'm gonna need to cut multiple circles out for my multiple passes at my failed resin pours.
Oh my god.
Colin, what scene are you doing?
I'm doing the scene when Sam and Frodo leave the Fellowship.
Yep.
So I don't know. I still go back and forth of like what to do. You know, I think I want to do the embrace in the boat. I thought about another piece of it of it's like, you know how when you start an idea for a build and you're like, oh, I could do this, and then you start thinking about it and you just increase the amount of work and difficulty when you start getting new ideas.
Yep.
And the latest one I had was having, hold on, let me come back for this. Having the build where we have the surface of the water and Frodo reaching down into the river to grab Sam, so it's when he's drowning, and like them like grabbing hands and it like him pulling him out of the water. So you have the top side, but then you have the resin pour underneath as well, so you could try to like see Sam with like,
That'd be amazing.
yeah, that would be amazing, right? And then I was just like,
Yeah.
I've never done it before, so we'll see. I don't know. I also, I'm trying to think of like, I don't know if I want someone drowning as like the thing sitting on the centerpiece for someone's wedding.
He is saved, though.
He is saving. He's being saved. But I also like the warm embrace for the wedding, and I'm going back and forth. So you guys let me know out there in the chat. What do you think I should do? What tickles your fancy with that? What would you do, Slavko?
I totally would do that. It's a great show of friendship.
Yeah. Yep. Saving the act of saving
So-
someone. So is marriage. So is marriage. Like that act of friendship. Like is huge.
Yeah.
Like it's massive. I think you could definitely tie that in. I think that's a really good idea. Michael, what would you do?
What, the dioramas?
Yeah, for if you were doing mine, what would you do?
I think that's a great idea with the resin with Sam under the water. To be honest, I think that's probably as original an idea for that diorama as you're going to get.
Right.
It's a really cool idea. Or you could go like really outside of the box, and you could go the other way with it, and you could do it Frodo pushing Sam into the water.
Pushing him into the water?
Yeah.
He pushes him in the water?
Yeah, just do a different twist on the Lord of the Rings and just have Sam like, wah! And Frodo like,
oh no! That would be a take, wouldn't it?
so I mean,
And then you write somewhere it's for your own good.
I mean, the whole idea would be what happens if Frodo succumbed to the will of the ring.
Oh my god. Richard
Or
will love
Gandalf.
that.
What if Gandalf did the same with the ring? Like, oops,
Gandalf
that
with the
would
ring.
be
Bilbo
The
Baggins. Do not take me for some cheap conjurer of tricks.
I think then he actually would knock Pippin's head against the wall.
Is that a good guy?
Yes.
What?
Is that a good guy?
Pippin is a good guy.
Gandalf? Mm-hmm.
And Gandalf is too. Yes.
Pippin is my favorite
Really?
hobbit.
Why is he your favorite?
He's a smart dumbass kind of. Yeah.
Smart dumbass.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
it.
kind of. And I can relate.
Mm-hmm. Dude.
Gerard said here, you can call that scene "Get Out of My Wedding Boat." okay.
Oh no. That's funny. That's funny. Hey. Guess what? Slowly but surely. I'm not going to get it completely ready for Mod Podge today, but I'm going to get at least my ruined walls down and have a...
What's on the stream next week, Colin?
Huh?
What's on the stream next week?
We don't have it lined up yet.
Maybe we can arrange it in such a way that we can finish these builds next Saturday.
Do you want to finish these builds next Saturday? Like, just work on what we're working on here?
Yeah, I mean, because I've got a busy week. I won't get to do any more on this until...
Let's do that. We can just have the stream and hang out with whoever wants to come hang out. That sounds quite lovely. I'm all for it. We can have it be a little bit of a catch up day and like a fun crafty catch up day. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And that way, you know, that'll give some more time to secure some people for the next month.
So earlier on, we had in the chat Chimera Wargaming.
Yes.
Check this channel out.
I haven't seen a lot of Chimera Wargaming channel. I'm gonna go. That's something I wrote down earlier. I was like, oh, Chimera Wargaming. Go check out Chimera's channel. It's the note that I have written down here. So nice. I know. Man, there's like a bunch of folks. I know we've got Essex Boys. We've got Chimera Wargaming. We've got you know.
Do you know who we've said that we would have on in the Hobby Corner?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The Hobby Corner would be great. I'd love to have Kev. Is that the Hobby Corner? I know Immersive World Crafter is another one. I know Sean from Ardnor Minis was like, "Hey, reach out and like let me know." So there's a lot of awesome.
I'll be up for that. I like his stuff.
I do too. Real quick, I'll pop over. You can see where I got to today with mine. I'll show you all here in just a second, but my little 4x4 modular piece with the ruined cottage. I'm excited to build some interior walls for this and put a top on it here this next week. This is really cool. Show it for you guys up here. Here we go. Coming along.
Great.
Cool.
Yeah. Fun, right? I got to figure out how
Nice
to like
individual bricks.
yeah, my nice individual bricks. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, it came out pretty good. For like, I still need to go back and like try to round them more and make them not as brick. I don't know, but I kind of like them too. Like they still look really good with just drawn on. So I'm anxious to do that. I'm excited to go back and put some of those. Find out where I can put some of the balsa wood accents on here too, Slavko. That's gonna be cool. I gotta go to the textile store and figure out the my teddy bear innards. So I'm gonna see if I can do a thatch roof like that too. Dude, look at the wood beams you put on yours. Oh.
Yeah, that's great.
I have another one right here, and then I have boards running over for the second story and a part of the wall here, and
Absolutely
probably
awesome.
one or two in this way too, so I can have some.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm totally doing that. I'm gonna do that with some of my balsa wood too, man. I'm doing that. I'm inspired. Okay, shall we head on over to the Discord and take a look at all the beautiful work that is going on? I think we should. And we will. Ooh, let me move that up. Discord. White frame, move up. There we go. Okay. we're gonna pop on over to our favorite part of the stream here. Michael, that's looking really good. I'm gonna come back and we'll show it off here. I like transitioned out right as you were showing it to everyone. I was like, bye. Let's take a look at this amazing work. Let's scroll back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at all this. Hey, look at this. Officially a YouTuber. Who's this guy? If you haven't done so, everyone, please head on over to the Mini Mason and subscribe to the Mini Mason's channel. Slavko is new on there, and look at this. Like an absolutely killer video to start off. I think we definitely need to show some love for Slavko. Head on over there, subscribe to the new channel, and stay tuned for all the exciting content that Slavko is going to be sharing with everyone. Look at this. Here's the door from today's stream. I want to show this off and get us prepped. This is from our tutorial last week with Zane and where we're headed. That's an awesome door that we built in addition to the column as well. So we got through two pieces. Love this. And I'm looking forward to making more. Having Zane back and we'll finish it up. Some more. Carl. Not saying Zane's a bad influence, but Zane is being a bad influence. Look at this. Carl designing his own blender column from last week. This is amazing. I love this piece, Carl. Carl's got to get a 3D printer too. At least I'm not likely to start supporting a man pun. Oh my goodness. Love this curve. Like the spirals textured on this pillar.
Yeah, that column looks amazing.
Ribbed for your fantasy tabletop gaming pleasure. That's what that one is. Look at this. Look at this. Is this some Geek Gaming Scenics that Derek threw down on here? I bet you it is. It looks like this is from Geek Gaming Scenics. I can't tell though.
No, isn't that is Carl made those, I think, in Blender.
Oh, it's behind. You're behind. It's.
Oh, sorry.
No. It's okay. It's just the stream. I'm looking at Derek's castle here, which is looking absolutely killer. But the foliage and stuff that he's putting down here is.
Now I see it.
Amazing. Look at this. Holy shit, Derek.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's great.
Fuck.
I can't wait to see the entirety of it, like dry brushed and everything and washed. And the interiors.
It looks so good, Derek. You have to let us know. Is this stuff you got from the base stuff for the outside of the castle from Geek Gaming Scenics? It looks really good.
It does look like base ready.
Yeah, it does look like best ready products, right? Yeah. Love this cobblestone that's out here on the board. So good, Derek. So good. Hey, Dungeon Matron, Lil Gwen, we see you guys. See you guys out there. Thanks for joining the stream here. Oh man, absolutely killer, Derek. Just mind blowing. It just looks like an aerial shot, right? Just looks like an aerial shot of the building.
Of something real.
And it's not even like you said. So Derek's got that same action, kind of that depressed and like different bricks sticking out on the castles that you've used here too, Slavko. You see that?
Yeah.
There's always it's always amazing to me the things that I really like about a build, and for me it's these little, it's the angular crenellations along the top wall here, like these little I just think that looks great. And then there's a variation between the crenellations around the round portion of the castle versus the square portion of the castle. I just like the different edgings along the top of the wall. It's really cool.
Yeah, that build is just mind-blowing. Seriously.
It's mind-blowing. Yeah. It's mind-blowing, for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Kick ass. Wendy from from the Pickle Jar here, who helps run that channel. She's one of the moderators there. She's been working on this He-Man since the beginning of January and has finished it up, and it looks absolutely killer, Wendy. I love this mini. It's turned out so good. But, Wendy, you know what I'm going to say. And now it needs a diorama to go with it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Wendy. This looks absolutely killer.
I want to know where that He-Man comes from.
She's mentioned it before, and I can't remember. We'll ask Slavko, and we'll put it up there, and we'll ask on the Discord, and we'll find out. But it's killer, so cool. I like the pink and purple like tufts here on the bottom of it to make it pop a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Look, there's another shot of it. The really good definition of the muscles and the washes and the layering of contrast that you put on here, Wendy, looks so cool. Love the tiger, the yellow stripes. I love the armor as well. Love everything about this. This looks really dope. I want those purple. I want those tufts. I want those tufts now. Who's this guy? Look at this. Look at this, Zane. Dude. Let's just stare at that for a second and admire the awesomeness. That resin pour came out pretty good. Colors. Yes.
Yeah, it looks amazing, and I love most of the people would add too much color to their resin, and you can't even make out what's at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I love how Zane made it so we can clearly see the paint job.
Yep.
The amazing paint job that he did under.
Yep. I like the. Just having come back from spending a lot of time around rocks and trees, I love the grime that is built up here along the ridge on the top where the water would recede and come up and down a little bit, where frequent traffic has come in. You have the bones in here. It is the amount of layered depth and texture in this paint job is one of the more impressive paint jobs on rocks that I've ever seen. It is worthy of nuptial celebration, Zane Morgan.
It is
absolutely gorgeous.
Right. Yep.
What resin did you use, Zane? Wow. That's before the pour? This next one? Or after? Inspiration. Look at the sculpt on here. Look at this. Dude. So cool. Just watching it, making it all happen. Love it. You have to let us know. Let's see. From this angle, the rock work looks like an elephant-shaped head. Yeah, I love the colors that she does in that paint job. Yeah, it's good. It's Envirotex Light. Envirotex Light. Well, it looked like it was pretty easy to work with, buddy. Came out pretty good. So we'll have to play around with it. I just want to go back and look at the water one more time here. So cool. So cool. I mean, let's see if we have the share your work in progress here.
We need a collaboration between Zane Morgan Crafts and Pocket Tea Craft. Oh
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some of this this work. Oh man, look at this. It's looking really good. You guys are starting to get together here with all this build. This is the early stages of the build here for Zane Morgan. I want to know who you're going to collaborate with, Slavko. That's going to be cool too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Slavko. Whoa, my
with
God.
Tina.
You made it. Yeah, with Tina. Dude, that would be epic. You should do one with Tina. That would be amazing. I'm very proud of you, Slavko. You made a circle.
Yeah, I did make a circle.
It's very impressive.
It's called progress.
It's further than I've gotten. It's further than I've gotten. I love it. Oh, look at this.
Richard made a pillar, I think. He made one himself.
Oh, he did? Let's go back up. Let's look at it.
Yeah, go back up.
This is the pillar that he made. Dude.
I think he made it.
Cool. Figured out how he wanted Erebor. Are those pillars of Erebor? Am I saying that right, Michael?
Yep.
Pillars of Erebor. Those are looking really good. Those are looking killer. Love it. Love it. Let us go to next one here. Thank you for catching me on that, Tina. Hashtag love that Tina. Oh, speaking of love that Tina, almost ready for the resin. How long did you take to build this, Tina? How long?
10 minutes.
From start to finishing to getting it to this stage. How long, Tina?
I have no clue. I mean, I never look at the watch.
You're a fibber. How long?
I just I don't know. I have no clue.
I love again, you're talking about Slavko, about the being able to see underneath the water here, and like the different colors and textures are gonna pop out through when that resin goes in. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Is this base PIR foam, or is it?
No, it's
XPS.
XPS and but also the clay I use.
That's the texture. That's the texture I'm seeing. That looks so good. But it
still has to fill up with resin. But I'm waiting for the little barrels, because they have to go in there in the water, and the little barrels. I don't have them yet. So.
Which one is this? Is this Rivendell?
No, it's from The Hobbit. The first movie and the second. I think Michael helped me. When the dwarves escape from the elven prison, they go down because Elston is making the scenery in the wine cellar. Yeah, where the hobbits get in the tubs.
Nice.
The hobbits, the dwarves.
The dwarves.
Sorry. Oh, God. So they get to the tubs and they go down the waterfall, and they end up getting stuck at the how you call it?
In the prison.
The border of the elven thing. Okay. Okay,
Dude,
I'm terrible at explaining
this.
this.
You're not terrible at explaining it. It looks really good, Tina. It looks amazing. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the resin go in. This is Elston. Ogres and Bird Knights. He's working on some Ogres and Bird Knights here. These look killer. Yeah. So good, Elston. Oh my gosh. Love that green. I like that green on the armor.
Elston things are always
they're just amazing.
That guy is like a painter and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
These are killer. Elston.
He gets an army done while I paint one miniature.
yeah. Yep. Isn't that the way it goes? These look phenomenal. I'm really excited to see where everything transitions and where it ends up for the Lord of the Ring dioramas. But that's absolutely killer. And well, if you want to get more Elston action, you'll have to head on over to Elston's channel here in a little bit. In about 27 minutes, we're gonna be going live there. So we're gonna wrap things up here and get ready for. We're gonna end one stream and jump on into another, because what else are we gonna do on a beautiful Saturday? Slavko, this has been an absolute treat, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on the stream and sharing your process for this awesome modular ruin that anyone can build. If you have not headed over to his channel, there's a link in the description below, which I need to edit. I forgot to do that, and I'm going to put that new link up there so you can find your way a lot more easier over to the Mini Masons channel. Be sure to like his content. Be sure to subscribe to his channel, because this is the tip of the iceberg, y'all. And if you guys join the Crazy Crafter Discord and you travel back up in time a little bit, you'll see what we mean when we tell you that the Mini Mason is no joke, and we're excited to see everything that you put forth, my friend.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude, anytime.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Like we say to everyone, it's such a marvelous time. It's the first time, but not the last, for sure. And we're looking forward to having you back on in the future, my friend. You are more than welcome anytime. And we'll see where we go from here. But I'm absolutely thrilled that we got to hang out with you today. Tina, thank you so much for joining us today. and hanging out with us. Always a joy and a treat to hang out, craft with you. Look at you.
I made a thing.
Are there what? Dude, look at her thing. She is nuts. She is so nuts. I absolutely love where you got to today. Oh, I just built interior with like barrels and stuff. Look at her thing, Michael. Look where Tina got to.
Not surprised in the slightest.
Not surprised in the slightest. Absolutely amazing.
It gets to the point when you're asking yourself, why do I even craft?
Oh, no. That's not. I'm just young, but I love crafting.
Oh, well.
I'm addicted. Sorry.
Well, let's see yours, Michael, before we take off. Oh yeah, that's looking groovy, dude.
So, just trying to figure out the walls now.
If you built them up, yeah. So remember, you can trace them, yeah. And then once you cut them out, you'll be able to just slip them down on the inside and the interior part of there. Super cool. Oh yeah, Night Terrain, thank you all. Dungeon Matron, thank you. Shifting Lands, thank you. Thank you all for joining us today and hanging out. We absolutely had a blast hanging out with the Foam family as always. We are looking forward to doing it again next weekend. And as far as I know, this week is looking pretty groovy. I should be streaming at least on Wednesday of this week. I'm hoping I can do Friday as well. But stay tuned for that. I'll jump back up on there, and we'll get some weekday streaming happen again this week. It'll be quite lovely. I'm excited to craft more than just one day a week and hang out with y'all. Be sure to craft your passion daily. If you haven't done so, head on over to Nat1 Videos. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe over there. If you want to support Michael, his Patreon link and information is down there below, and as always in this description of the stream. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the Crazy Crafter live stream, where we get to hang out and feature amazing artists every week here on.
Buy him a coffee.
You can buy me a coffee too if you want. The link for that information is down there below. That helps. Every little bit helps support this wee channel. But if you're still got some more time and you want to hang out with us some more, head on over to Elston's live stream, where the Lord of the Bling Part 2 will commence in about 20 minutes. So until then, be sure to craft your passion daily. We'll see you all soon. Much love, Foam family. Thank you again, Slavko.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Take care, y'all.
Thank you. See ya.
Bye.